Talking business once again with Joanna Connolly and from Business in Vancouver on this International Women's Day. And while we're talking about that, Joanna, there are a couple of, we were talking about women in the senior management levels last hour. Now we're talking about still women in the workplace and some lawsuits that have come up about women in childcare and
yeah, that's right. There have been a couple of really interesting recent cases that have been highlighted in an article by Vancouver law firm Lawson Lundell. It's on BIV.com today for more information. But it highlights the challenges that women face in terms of juggling work and childcare responsibilities. I mean, this is true for men too, but the fact remains that 90% of the time it's women that have these problems.
But it's also about how women juggle it, but then how employers have to juggle
exactly
the needs of their
and
female
the rights of women in the workplace. And these two recent cases, one is a federal case. The federal court ruled against the Canada Border Services Agency, and there was a case in which the employee wanted to work 3 13-hour shifts, which didn't suit the agency at all because she wasn't able to find full-time childcare. And the federal court, when she took it to court, found in her favour and forced the agency to allow these 13-hour shifts, even though they felt it wasn't going to work for them.
Right.
There's another recent case in BC where there was extenuating circumstances, but the mother of a severely mentally disabled son had her shift pattern changed so that she finished work at 6 p.m. instead of 3, which meant she couldn't care for him after school.
Right.
Again, she took it to court and it was found in her favour.
And she won.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how do you balance the needs? Because employers need to be able to conduct their business efficiently and profitably.
Exactly.
But on the other hand, how do you deny women the right to take care of their children?
Yeah, and you know, these cases both show that you can't deny women or any parent that right. So the federal court did point out that the employee is responsible for making sure that all of the avenues have been exhausted before they use these extreme measures.
Interesting.
But nevertheless, the employer has to comply.
So I wonder if that means I could change the timing of this show if I were to have a child.
You could try it.
Okay, thanks, Joanna. You can get more of these cases on the Business in Vancouver website, BIV.com. It's food for thought, Mark.
Yeah, you'd move it to what time? 8 to 9?
I think 7 o'clock is a fair start.